June the 17th, 1936. Mr. Varma, the financial secretary of the Post and Telegraphs Department in Delhi, has read Paul Brenton's A Search in Secret India and The Secret Path. He lost his wife, with whom he had led a happy life for about 12 years. In his grief, he seeks solace. He cannot find it in reading books and wants to tear them up. He does not intend to ask questions. He simply wants to sit here and derive what solace he can in the presence of the Maharshi. Sometime later, without saying anything, he sat before the Maharshi. The Maharshi, as if in tune with the train of thought, spoke now. The wife is one half of the body, so her death is very painful. This pain is, however, due to one's outlook being physical. It disappears if the outlook is that of the self. The Upanishad says, the wife is dear because of the love of the self. If the wife and others are identified with the self, how then will pain arise? Nevertheless, such disasters shake the mind even of philosophers. We are happy in deep sleep. We remain then as the pure self, Atma. We are the same even now. In such sleep there was neither wife, nor others, nor even I. Now they become apparent and give rise to pleasure or pain. Why should the self, which was blissful in deep sleep, continue its blissful nature even now? The sole obstruction to such continuity is the wrong identification of the self with the body. As the Bhagavad Gita says, the unreal has no being, the real never ceases to be. The truth about both has been perceived by the seers of the essence of things. The Gita also says the real is ever real, the unreal is ever unreal, and that he is not born, nor does he die, nor having been, ceases he any more to be, unborn, perpetual, eternal and ancient. He is not killed when the body is slain. So accordingly, you see, there is neither birth nor death. Waking is birth, and sleep is death. Was the wife with you when you went out to the office or in your deep sleep? She was away from you. You were satisfied because of your thought that she was somewhere, whereas now you think that she is not. The difference lies in the different thoughts, and that is the cause of the pain. The pain is because of the thought of the wife's non-being. All this is the mischief of the mind. That fellow, the so-called mind, creates pain for himself, even when there is pleasure. Both pleasure and pain are mental creations. So why mourn the dead? They are free from bondage. Mourning is the chain forged by the mind to bind itself to the dead. What if anyone is dead? What if anyone is ruined? Just be dead yourself. Be ruined yourself. In that sense, there is no pain after one's death. What is meant by this sort of death? annihilation of the ego, though the body is alive. If the ego persists, a man is afraid of death. A man mourns another's death. He need not do so if he predeceases him by waking up from the ego dream, which amounts to killing the ego sense. The experience of deep sleep clearly teaches that happiness consists in being without the body. The wise also confirm it. And speaking of liberation after the body is given up, thus the sage is awaiting the casting off of the body, just as a laborer carrying a load on his head for the sake of wages bears the burden with no pleasure and carries it to the destination and finally unburdens himself with relief and joy. So also the sage bears this body, awaiting the right and destined time to discard it. If now you are relieved of one half of the burden, this case the wife, should you not be thankful and be happy for it? Nevertheless, you cannot be so because of your outlook. Even men who ought to know better and who have known the teachings about liberation after death glorify liberation along with the body and talk about some mysterious power of keeping the body eternally alive. But you see, there will be no pain if this outlook is given up and one exists as the self only. For mourning is not the index of true love. Mourning reflects love of the object, of the body form, of its shape only. But that is not love. True love is shown by the certainty that the object of love is in the self and that it can never become non-existent. The Maharshi then cited the story of Ahalya and Indra from the Yoga Vasistha, before adding, "Still, it is true, pain on such occasions can only be assuaged by association with the wise."